Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be revisiting a recipe that I did 7 months ago that I absolutely loved. It was the one-person fondue that I made with the Vacherin Mont-d'Or cheese. And when I posted that video, I noticed that a lot of you said that you had some trouble finding that specific type of cheese, or it was way overpriced where you live. And in the recipe I mentioned that if you can't find that very specific type of cheese, you can try Camembert instead. Now, I gave that recommendation without ever trying it myself, so I thought today is the day for me to see how well that recommendation matches up to the original thing. So I was at the store and I actually found a wooden packet of Camembert. I thought that was perfect because the Vacherin Mont-d'Or also comes in a wooden packet. We can bake it in the oven exactly like the Vacherin Mont-d'Or. We have to take away some of this paper stuff so it doesn't burn in the oven, but other than that, it should be ready to go. I even got the exact same wine that I used in that previous recipe, and then all that's left is to add in the garlic. So I will follow the Vacherin Mont-d'Or recipe exactly, so then I can do a proper comparison and tell you if the end result was the same as the super delicious mini fondue that I did 7 months ago. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing I noticed is that this one, although it comes in this like wooden case, the top is wooden, but the bottom is paper. You can see it has the kind of ingredients and everything. So what I'll do, instead of using this bottom part that has the paper backing, we will use this cover because that's wooden on all edges. So we'll just unwrap this and pop it into the cover. So far we have the garlic and the cheese. First impressions, the Camembert, at least when it's cold, it's a lot more dense than the Vacherin Mont-d'Or. So I definitely had a harder time getting the garlics to go into the cheese. A hot tip, use the kind of pointy end of the garlic. I started doing that and they went in a lot easier. All that's left to do now is to add the white wine. I'm just waiting for my oven to heat up. And a tip for you, because the container definitely isn't watertight, and last time my tinfoil also had a leak, so I highly recommend that even if you've protected it with the tinfoil, just put it on like a baking sheet or some other kind of like oven safe dish to catch anything that might fall through, because the wine will leak through if there's any kind of holes in your container. So let's add the wine and get this bad boy in the oven. The cheese is out of the oven. I think it's still boiling hot, but let's see what we find on the inside. Okay, so I think the outcome is pretty good. I would say this one is a little bit runnier than the Vacherin, but it could also be just the amount of white wine that I put. I tried to put the white wine in the same ratio as I did for the Vacherin because the cheese itself was a little bit of a different size, but the thickness is easily controllable by you depending on how much white wine you add. I don't think it's too runny, so it looks perfect. It tastes really good. So in case you can't find the very seasonal and the very rare Vacherin Mont-d'Or, then I definitely can recommend this one as a great substitute. Give it a try yourself. I've relinked the description and the recipe in the description below, but you can also check out the original video which I posted 7 months ago. Just bear with me though, because during that video I was still super nervous with the camera, and you can tell. But now it's time for me to enjoy this, and I will see you on the channel next time. Bye guys.